Let's talk about airlines. JetBlue is going to fly from New York to Cuba once a week now. They decided to jump in on that game. The Miami area is filled with Cubans, and we don't even have that yet here. They're still leaving by boat. That's why they're leaving Cuba by boat. I guess now we got to send them back. This is a really horrible situation right now that we're in because I've learned to speak Spanish, and now I have to go back to English. Gee. I was thinking about the airlines anyway, how I have become a travel agent. I have to make my own reservations and find a cheap flight. I have become a baggage clerk because I have to carry my bags. I have become a food server, and also I have become a airline steward or stewardess. I carry my food. So I've done all the jobs that airlines used to pay people to do, and you wonder why people are out of work. The other thing that we do now is they make more money off of bags, $25 a bag, and JetBlue is going to start charging for bags now, which they didn't do before. Now they're going to charge for the bag. They make $300 billion on bags. They really don't want to be in the people business. They want to be in the baggage business. So I'm going to start to fly UPS. I think it's I'll be treated better on FedEx, on that overnight flight to Memphis, where they sort people out and then send them on to where they're really going. It's just been miserable that the airlines have been allowed to deregulate like this. They do whatever they want to do, and nobody ever says anything about them. They charge whatever they like. They do whatever they want, although the JetBlue people do explain on their flights that half of the money of the profits goes to federal taxes or something like that. I don't know why we have such a hard time lowering prices. Now, the gasoline is lower, but the people who, as a result of gasoline, are charging more are not charging less. You get what I mean? The airlines really need to lower the prices now that they don't have the fuel costs. Instead, they buy more planes and try to fill them and give us all of these other bonuses, like mileage. Why would you have more miles on something you didn't like? I'm thinking of maybe my next trip being in a body bag. You know what? They don't even give you a compassion grade anymore. Even if you die, you have to pay more. Why not? You're taking up space. They don't go by weight. They go by seats. And there's no leg room. And the reason they don't serve food is a good one, because you have your knees in your mouth anyway. I gotta really drive this car all the way to California. And can I afford it? Well, I can afford to not do it. I mean, how am I going to get to California on an airline? It's going to cost me, to go to San Francisco, for instance, it cost me $300 round trip. To go from San Francisco to Arcata or Eureka, which is 1 hour away, it cost me $300 one way. And that's United Airlines Express. They know they got you. And they really play it too. And that's the airline game. So what we need to do is, we have to fly. I mean, we all want to do that. What we need to do is get to know Jay-Z and hitch a ride on his Gulfstream. The only hope you have is to be a rock star or a sports figure, and then you can fly your own airplane, and everything is really quite nice. There's no security check. You can bring as many bags as you want. You can eat shrimp, right? You can have a band on board. You can do anything you want to when you have that kind of money. So the only way out is to get rich. And then what would you do? Would you ever fly? Do you think Oprah flies on JetBlue? Come on, she goes to Hawaii. Do you think she actually does sit on one of those first class chairs? I don't think so. So I'm flying last class right now. I'm in the car. And I want to tell you that this has been a Reynolds wrap. Now think about what I say, and then act upon it, because, you know, I may have to do something very dramatic, like pay for a flight.
Ooh.